Well, what's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys week 3 battle for Hive season 7, taking on Ben and the Baltimore Oriolus. Uh, triple steel, triple psychic team. I'm pretty worried, but I'm trying to just be more relaxed about it. My first two games I was a little bit more serious. Okay, so is that a Celesteela? Oh, there's no Celesteela. What? Alright then. Zoroark comes. I mean, I can't say I didn't really expect Zoroark. Like, it was definitely coming, but definitely surprised to not see like Gudra or Celesteela, to be honest. But this is okay. Have fun is a great way to say it. I'm definitely trying to have more fun with this and be less serious about where I'm going with it. Honestly, lead options, I like Crobat a lot. How does Crobat do against Nidoking if it's got Ice Beam, right? If it's an Ice Beam lead, per se. I mean, that does a little fat chunk. I mean, I don't really do anything to it, but like, it leads against Orbeetle. It leads against Zoroark, fine. I'm worried about both of those into Hoopa. So like, I would want to lead Hoopa probably in most cases, but I'm worried about both of those into Hoopa. I honestly think Mudsdale's probably an okay lead as well, because it matches up fine against everything that isn't Orbeetle. Victini is also fine, but you could expect a Zoroark lead. Terrakions not bad here as a lead either, actually, because I probably just one-shot most things bar Gallade. So I'm actually going to lead Terrakion. And maybe just click Close Combat turn 1, sort of scout it and see if the Orbeetle is physically defensive or not. I can go into Crobat. Well, it's going to click a Psychic move. So I could go into like Lele on the Orbeetle kind of safely and click Madness. Orbeetle. Or I could just click Megahorn turn 1, honestly. I mean, Stone Edge is going to kill physically defensive Orbeetle, so there's not really a reason for me not to just click Stone Edge turn 1. Primarina. If it's defensive, are you living? It definitely lives. But if it's defensive, it won't kill me. If it's offensive, will it die? Some of the time. I could go into Hoopa here if I wanted. I could go into Crobat here if I wanted. I could honestly just go into Lele here if I wanted to. Although Lele in theory is my Gallade answer. Not ideal, of course. Scald probably comes out, I'd have to imagine. I don't have a great pivot into this. If it's offensive Primarina, Scald is potentially a two-shot on Crobat. I mean, I'm not dying to one move from Specs. And I can sort of scout what I'm going to see from it. I don't know, maybe it's if it's got Psychic and it's offensive. Actually, I didn't calc this being Specs. If it's Specs Psychic, then I'm basically just tossing away my Crobat for no reason. Bandit Terrakion basically claims one, but this is a Stone Edge turn. Yeah. So we're just going to demolish this Heatran. I'm honestly just going to Stone Edge again. It's going to be good chip on the Gallade, and I can go Lele kind of safely on the Gallade anyways. I'm not sure what he was scared of. Maybe he was scared of Adamant Band? I guess I could have been Adamant in theory. Gallade. Yeah, Gallade takes a lot from this. Tapu Lele. Poison Jab. Does a lot, so I can't really switch into it. I thought I could, but it turns out I can't. Okay, so that's fine. Terrakion. Mudsdale is my main answer anyways, which should be able to take things relatively well here. Kind of. I'm more curious with the Heatran versus Terrakion calc. So 71 tells me that this is not fully max HP Heatran. Can I take a Flash Cannon? I kind of just didn't really think through my play. If this is more of an offensive Heatran, if I miss, then I can take a timid Flash Cannon or a modest Flash Cannon. So I think I'm going to Stone Edge again, honestly. The downside is chip on Gallade. Like, the downside is bringing in Gallade or Nidoking, but I don't think that Nidoking wants this. No. Nidoking's getting a 2-shot, and Gallade... It's a chance to 2-shot the Gallade as well, but the Gallade will outspeed me. I'm sure that he's speed creeping Terrakion for sure. Or at least creeping my creep. Of course I missed. Why wouldn't I miss? I just go for it again. I know that rocks are up, but I just go for it again. That could have been great. We could have just denied rocks entirely. This tells me the Nidoking is probably 4 attacks. Probably. Pretty sure he's fine sacking Heatran. Okay. Seriously? Alright, well, you know what? I'm just gonna click it again. Terrakion pretty much gets a kill against everything in most cases, so it's pretty annoying that I keep missing. And that I took that fat chunk. That also tells me this is probably Modestran. Based on the Flash Cannon damage that we saw. Right? Or I guess it could be Timid if it got that roll. Can it be Modest too? It could be Modest too. 96.7 is probably this 318 roll. Which is also on a Timid spread. 318. It's a mid roll or a low roll. So hard to tell which nature the Heatran is based on that. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. Alright, there, now we hit, so we get a kill. Perfect. In comes the Gallade. Who is surprised, honestly? Do I want to keep this? It can still kill a lot of stuff. Or it could be a good sack against something later. I feel like Mudsdale's not a terrible play either. I kind of need to get in Crobat on something to be able to defog. I mean, this is kind of the purpose of my Mudsdale. And I can just do whatever. Okay, Earthquake does 24. So that's jolly. Yeah, so it is speed creeping me. Now, I could just Earthquake here, and we would be able to see exactly what set the Orbeetle is. Or I could Roar. One thing I'm worried about roaring is I don't want to roar the Primarina in. And Earthquake might give me info on the Orbeetle set. Or I could just go Crobat on the expected Orbeetle turn. But he also might just set up. I think I'm just going to... I could also rest. I wonder if he's got Leaf Blade, if he would kill me at +1. Wait, I'm +1 defense, though. Yeah, I actually don't need to rest. I'm going to Earthquake. And then if Orbeetle comes in, it's probably not going to kill my Crobat. Let's just say it's the set. Psychic, yeah. I mean, if it's invested, Psychic is also not killing me. It'd have to be like Specs, Modest. Life Orb. Yeah, Life Orb or higher to kill Crobat. Misses the Zen Headbutt. That's kind of justice, to be honest. To be fucking honest, that's kind of justice. I kind of want to roar now. I still don't really want to let this Primarina in, but I do want to scout out the Orbeetle set a little bit. Aurora would have been an okay play. Chesto Berry, so he sees my Chesto, it does 18. And there's no leftovers. So this is ooh, wait, 18. Max HP? Question mark? I don't know about this one. I'm not sure. So now I get to defog Sticky Web. I'm going to defog these away. Not a lot wants to come in here, to be honest. Not a lot wants to come in. And this is actually in range of a Brave Bird if it's just max HP. It could be the Orb set, and it could kill me, but the purpose of the Crobat is to defog. And it lets me get in Victini, which now the Heatran is dead. So Victini looks amazing in this matchup. The main reason I brought it was for the Celesteela and the Fortress, which didn't come, and I'm special. So I was expecting the Goodra to come as a Victini answer, but it didn't. I'm not sure if there is a Victini answer on this team. But Blue Flare plus Thunder is pretty spammable. I never really have to click Focus. Excuse me, Focus Blast anymore that Heatran's dead. And defogging these away means that Terrakion gets to come in on something else. And Gallade's in range of Stone Edge. But this is obviously definitely Orbeetle, because we saw Frisk and Sticky Webs. So Psychic coming in? Question mark? U-turn. Critical hit did 6. U-turn crit did 6. Well, we didn't see Orb. Interesting that the Nidoking comes in. I'm going to go hard Hoopa. Did 5.6. There's the Ice Beam, 16. Obviously cannot freeze me either. Zen Headbutt's kind of okay as a play. The issue being Zoroark doesn't get Ice Beam, by the way, so this is not Zoroark. But the issue is Zoroark for me right now on the Zen Headbutt play. So Fury's not terrible either. Actually, I'm still curious about this U-turn damage. So 5.9, it's not Life Orb. How did it do 5.9 on a crit? It's like slightly invested? Maybe enough to kill Hoopa? I mean, it doesn't have to be it's probably not max, but like it's definitely invested Orbeetle. Oh. No, it's not. It was a max roll on no attack, but it's got IVs because it's running U-turn. So, would it even kill my Hoopa? Yes, it would. Oh, on a crit. It wouldn't kill it normally. But, okay, Nidoking. Life Orb Attacker. Ice Beam did about what you would expect from it. Hyperspace Fury is not going to kill, but it will catch something else switching in. Mega Horn. That's really good prep. I don't really have a way of dealing with that, so that's probably fine. I can just go Lele here. Right? Or I could go Terrakion and click Earthquake. Because it's got Mega Horn, I wonder if it's got Sucker Punch as well. It's probably worthwhile to find out, though, hey? Or I just go Victini. Victini. Blue Flare. It's not in range of Blue Flare yet. Lele, it would most likely be in range of Psyshock from... Zoroark. Sludge Bomb. Choice Specs. It would have to be Timid. So, Zoroark's not actually killing me. So I want to go Lele, and I want to click Psyshock. We'll see if he gives me this. We'll see if he goes Orbeetle. He could go Orbeetle. It's definitely a valid play. I could have just gone Terrakion. I wonder if Close Combat would have killed this, actually. The thing with Terrakion is that Orbeetle is a really good switch in. So, Close Combat into Nidoking. Close Combat would not have killed. Earthquake was the only thing I had that was killing. And Orbeetle is an amazing switch for that. So, this is Orbeetle. 23. From Psyshock. So again, I don't think this is physically defensive. And Moonblast is not killing if it's max HP. I think I still just go for it, honestly. Sticky Web U-turn. I could bring Crobat in on something else later in Defog still. So I'm not super concerned. Just Moonblast here. Might get lucky. I mean, I got pretty lucky with the Zen Headbutt miss, in all honesty. I feel like this is probably Heavy Duty Boots, Orbeetle. It could just U-turn here. What would you U-turn into? Probably Prim, right? In which case I just Madness the next turn and then Thunderbolt. Is that the play? U-turn. It's faster than me. Wait, what? How? Oh, because I was creeping Nidoking. Is he max speed, or was he expecting me to creep Nidoking? This is really fast Orbeetle, so it's like max HP with a lot of speed. So something doesn't really want to take a Moonblast here, to be honest. I guess... No, this frisked, so this cannot be Zoroark. So this is just really fast Orbeetle. So it's timid. We know that now. It's timid. Near max speed Orbeetle. Which means it probably doesn't have any investment, actually, at all. And it's definitely not bold. So the Moonblast Calc... I don't know. We'll see what wants to take the Moonblast here. I'm not sure what he's expecting to come out. He might sack Glade, which doesn't look fantastic anymore if I was him. The way he played the Primarina makes me feel like it's not Scarfed, or it definitely could have been a Zoroark lead disguised as Primarina, and that would make the most sense. A fun thing is that because he Mega Horned with the Nidoking instead of like clicking another move. Okay, so 31. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I honestly don't really care if you switch into Zoroark here. It matters not, because Zoroark cannot kill me, and so I just Moonblast it. But anyways, the fun thing about the Nidoking is we knew it couldn't have been disguised. Like, we know how much damage it would take. It had taken the 10% or the 9% or whatever from Life Orb, right? So, wow, bye to my leftovers. Life Orb knockoffs. That was physical. Well, it's dead now. I'm not sure what the purpose of keeping my Lele around is anymore. What was that roll on the U-turn? What's a fat roll? Well, it might not be timid. Let's say naive, right? Let's say naive, something like that. So 15.6 was pretty low. So maybe it is timid. It's not lefties, though. I'm at 15.6 now, so something to consider there. Nidoking's now in range of Blue Flare, though. So Victini looks amazing, as long as I land Thunder. But to be fair, we don't really know what the Primarina set is. If it's Specs, that's maybe... Okay, so I'm still not in a range of like clicking Thunder with Victini, but it seems like it's in a good spot right now. Is Gallade going to kill me with Jolly Earthquake? It won't kill me with Jolly Knock. No, Earthquake won't kill my Victini. So that's good, because it means I can Blue Flare that. The way that this game is going, it makes me feel like the Primarina is maybe Scarfed. Okay, so Gallade comes in. There isn't really a reason for me not to go Mudsdale here. Earthquake, Zen, SD. Would you have SD? I'm thinking not. Because even if I just sack the Mudsdale, it really doesn't matter at this point, right? But even if I just sack the Mudsdale, I don't even need to get up rocks. Like, rocks are slightly helpful against the Primarina, but they aren't that helpful. Is Orbeetle in range, just being max HP, to die to 2 Earthquakes? Just max HP. It's timid. No defense. 59. It's a chance to 3 it. It doesn't have leftovers though. So what's the odds? Guaranteed 3 hit. 27 times 2 is 54. Yeah, so it's not going to 2-shot. I do think Lele is still valuable to me because it can come in on Nidoking and because it can fire off a big hit against the Prim. Psyshock and Psychic Terrain is not a joke. Very scary for the Primarina. I think Terracion's still very useful in dealing with the Nidoking potentially. Would it be in range of... I forgot what I calced earlier about close combat. So it's in range of close combat if it's not very bulky. What would Nidoking be creeping? Potentially max speed Hoopa. So that's 5 points. 4. 252 is 6. 30, 10. 46. No, that doesn't make sense. 6 plus 30 is 36 plus 4. So 40 HP. It is indeed still in range. Okay, at +1 defense, I probably just died of this. I'm gonna be real with you. I probably just died of this. 22. Oh, wait, what? 27.7 to 33. Yes, I do die to this. So he can kill me if he wants. It means I don't have switch-ins to the Glade, to be fair. But it means I get in my Crobat, which gets off a huge hit, which would kill the Nidoking or the Orbeetle or the Glade. And it might 2-shot a Prim. Orbeetle comes in, really. Very interesting, actually. Kind of just want to rest on this, to be honest. Sticky Web U-turn. It might have, like, something going on there. I think I'm going to rest. Reflect. Okay. Reflect. Good to know. Reflect. So, it could be Light Clay. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go hard Crobat. Is that the play? Or is Earthquaking here the play? Sticky Web U-turn, Reflect. Could be Light Screen. It's probably irrelevant clicking Light Screen here. I think Earthquake's fine. Because it'll still punish Glade switching back in. It'll still chip the Prim, which is good for my Victini. Okay, there's the Sticky Webs. So now I get to go into Crobat. And I get to click Defog. So it's recovers the last move, so that's fine. This thing can't really touch my Crobat. I thought I would punish something, but I'm going to be able to punish him. Alright, 60. It's a little bit risky. I'm going to U-turn into Victini. I don't think you Earth Power here. Doesn't really make that much sense. It's a fun Orbeetle set. Ice Beam's probably the play. I just didn't want to take this roll, right? Because I think Crobat against the Orbeetle is like free every single time. Like there's no reason for me not to just click Crobat against the Orbeetle. In comes the Glade. Fun. I mean, I Earthquake here, right? Because no matter how you slice it, on the Orbeetle, I just go Crobat for free. Just go Crobat. I wonder if this would U-turn here. Nope. It's going to do that instead. Okay, so here's where we're at. This Reflect is annoying. I could get rid of this. I wonder if it would U-turn. If it U-turns, does it even matter? I just U-turn on the Nidoking anyways. Or do I take the roll? Yeah, I'm defogging. U-turn? Yep, there's the U-turn. Nice crit again. I don't really want to let him have the Reflect for free, is my thing. He's only seen 2 moves on me. He probably would assume that I have Brave Bird. But his Gallade's in range of a lot of stuff. The Nidoking's almost in range of Brave Bird from my investment. If it was max bulk, which I don't actually know if it is or not, because it's got Mega Horn, so it might have a little bit of attack investment. It probably doesn't need it because it's got the Mega Horn there specifically for my specially defensive Hoopa, which is really good prep. Like, definitely pat on the back for that one. Actually, the last time I brought Hoopa, the same thing happened. Okay, Prim. If this is Scarf, it can't do anything to me. I feel like U-turning into Terrakion is fine. And then I can go Lele and click Psyshock. Like, Terrakion's fine as a sack, honestly. So I get the crit, which is great for me, actually. Lots of crits this game. Sing. And he missed. Blunder Policy. Well then. I guess it's over. Okay. GG's. Crobat. I guess I'll calc the crit U-turn just to see what I'm looking at here. So, crit U-turn did 18, which definitely tells me this is not accurate at all. And it might not even be max HP. It's probably speedy. Yeah, it's probably speedy. And offensive. And it's probably modest. So, I live a Scald, I don't live a Hydro. It's probably Hydro for Blunder Policy. And it's not in range of most Thunder Rolls. So, I'm going to lose 4-0. I think I played really well this game, and it's really disheartening to lose 4-0 to this. Okay, here's the thing. Mudsdale can still beat Gallade. I need Crobat. Lele is useless. Wonder if he's outspeeding me. He should. He's +2. He's probably like this. So he should definitely outspeed everything on my team. Actually, I forgot to calc Ice Beam. Well, it'll be the same as Psychic, actually. Brave Bird is a good chunk, but it needs Chip, which would require me either clicking Blue Flare with a Victini or hitting a Thunder, which is 77% accurate. It'll one-shot Mudsdale. It'll Oko Lele at this point. It'll Oko Terrakion. I don't really see how I win. Which kind of sucks, because I positioned myself really well if this wasn't just Blunder Policy with a Sing. It obviously does not have knockoff. That's complete bullshit. I think the Crobat just could potentially win. Or at least the combination of Crobat plus Lele could win. So I think I go Victini. I think I go Victini here to deal with this. and pray for a Hydro Miss. Pray for a Hydro Miss. We live a Scald. We live Modest Scald. And Thunder. So Blue Flare. 82 minus 26. Actually, is it actually at 82 or 81? I can't see the HP bar. Minus 26 is 76, 56. Which is then in range of Crobat's Brightbird. But it's going to outspeed my Crobat. I'm taking enough recoil that Psychic will be a problem. So I think I should Thunder. Please miss. Please hit on my side and please miss Hydro Pump. Oh man, I'm gonna. I was sad before the game, thinking I didn't have a hope in hell, and then I actually played pretty well. And I'm just getting caught off guard by... I thought it was Scarf Prim, but honestly there's not much I can do about Blunder Policy. Like, I can't really play around that, and it's just unlucky that he missed the Sing. Like, it would have been better if he hit the Sing for my game, probably. Although I guess he could have just... No, he can't Sing again because then it's Sleep Clause. So, yeah, it would have been much better. I could have just sacked off Lele, kept Tracheon and Sleep Fodder. Oh, Surf. Okay. So he's not even risking the Hydro Pump miss, and Surf was probably always going to kill me. So I think I need to crit Brightbird, and even then I think I lose. Victini. Yeah, so Scald, I mean, it's not that much of a base power increase. Ooh, that was a roll in my favor. I don't like that. You guys cannot see this, I don't think. But, oh, no, you can. Yeah, 25% chance to Oko. So I'm just not having a good game this game. He crit me on a couple U-turns. I missed, like, 2 Stone Edge. My Terrakion just got completely crippled by missing those Stone Edges against the Heatran. So I don't really have a play besides going Crobat. And what do I do here? I mean, in reality, he could just Sing. And if he hits Sing, then I lose. Modest Surf. I mean, the last move might be Psychic. Sing, Moonblast, Surf, Psychic? Or Ice Beam? Ice Beam might make sense. If he didn't want to give, like, Superior a boost or something, then Psychic might make sense. Maybe for Beedrill. Could be Energy Ball as well for the Blastoise, I'm not sure. Blastoise and Lantern? But Moonblast is fine for both of those. Anyways, let's assume that it's Psychic, and not Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump would not be a play. I mean, I'm not living 2 Surfs, even if I Roost. So I hope for the crit Brightbird, and then maybe Lele Mudseal can win. Alright, well, I don't get the crit Brightbird, so that's something, and I guess it's just GG. GG. I lose. So I'm going to click Psyshock in case he chokes, which he's not going to do. And I'll click Earthquake now. Yeah, that really sucks. So there goes the whole season. 0-3 minus 11. Very winnable game. Very winnable game. Blunder Policy Prim just not able to play around it. And I don't think I could have done anything different. Like, I was definitely never going to expect Sing Blunder Policy. So amazing prep. But even if I had expected it, what was I going to do? Like, what could I have done? Pretty much nothing. Because that can outspeed my whole team at +2. So, yeah. I'm very disheartened by the season, and I'm not looking forward to finishing it out. If I go 0-12, I guess that's a thing. I'm not looking towards playoffs, like, pretty much at all anymore. If I had won this week, I might have still had some hope at looking at playoffs, but pretty much looking at trying to not relegate down to Weedle. So that's going to be it for me. I guess, you know, if you enjoyed, then have at her, but Besides that, I will see you guys next week when we take on ARF and the, what is it, Real Magikarp? Oh, Singapore Score Bunnies. There we go. ARF and the Singapore Score Bunnies. So, yeah, it's going to be for me. See you guys later.